Okay, so this is what happens when you don't mind your business. So I'm sitting here scrolling on TikTok and an Uber Eats ad comes up and it's for Bloody Mary. And I'm like, Bloody Marys. I don't like the drink. The tomato taste and vodka, like it just makes no sense to me. It's like drinking an alcoholic soup. I just don't understand why anyone finds it appeasing. But the name was kind of like, it stuck out to me for some reason. I'm like, why is it called a Bloody Mary? Surely, like, was there some lady named Mary who went on like a killing spree and like she loved tomato juice or something? Like, surely there has to be some like good lore behind this. So I do what one does and I Google it instead of asking TikTok, because I've seen people go like, why are you asking us? Just Google it. So I did what anyone does. I Googled it using ChatGPT, of course. And it's not as interesting as I thought it was gonna be. I thought like I was gonna get this entire backstory. You know what? Someone needs to do the PR for the drink, because there's so many different versions of this like origin story, but the main one is this, that it goes back to Queen Mary the First and how she was a tyrant. So because she used to like, she just used to, you know, people a lot, and so they called the drink the Bloody Mary to symbolize, you know, the red tomato juice symbolizes the blood and the vodka symbolizes how wicked she was. Like, we could have been more creative than that for sure. Like, I'm sure there's probably some serial killer out there named Mary who loves drinking tomato juice, and that would have been a more interesting story. I mean, granted, granted, Queen Mary was a serial unaliver, but like, I don't know, it wasn't that interesting. Maybe she liked tomato juice. I was hoping at least to find something like that. But yeah, there you go. The Bloody Mary name has absolutely no interesting lore to it. Just some queen who had a lot of power, exercised it, and was wicked, so they named a drink after her. Or apparently there's another one that like this guy used to go to this bar called the Bucket of Blood. First of all, who goes to a bar called the Bucket of Blood? Like, are you people not afraid of like the names that some things have? Anyways, I digress. And apparently there's a bartender named Mary. So he was like, you know, instead of calling it the Red Snapper, of which Red Snapper, that was the first name apparently, allegedly. This is all Google information. He's like, instead of calling it the Red Snapper, let's call it the Bloody Mary, because there's a waitress here named Mary who makes cocktails, I guess, and she works at the Bucket of Blood. God, I wish it had a more interesting lore, but ew. Anyways, if you like a Bloody Mary, go touch grass.